Coming up on this week's episode, the Flight School Association of North America delays annual convention. Also, Robinson's Cockpit Video Camera now available. And HAI hosts a virtual Flight Instructor Refresher Course. Welcome to Airborne-Flight Training, a weekly program dedicated to all things flight training, from student pilots taking on their first flights to the new commercial pilot getting ready to take on their first flying gigs, as well as the amazing industry built around all of this. No segment is more important to the growth of the aviation community than the flight training community. Thank you for joining us. I'm your host, Kimberly Kay. We have a packed episode today filled with the latest news in flight training. So let's start with another much anticipated event has been delayed due to issues associated with the pandemic. The Flight School Association of North America notes that through discussions with members, suppliers, government officials, and hotel management, the FSANA board and staff have decided to reschedule the 2021 conference. They apologize to anyone unable to make the new date, but feel the move will make for a better conference for all who attend or exhibit. They expect that they will have the largest audience in attendance ever. The event is now scheduled for August 18th until the 20th and will still be held at Rosen Plaza in Orlando, Florida. FSANA promises that the organization will post updated attendee registration and hotel information on their website in the next coming days. For those who are planning to attend, all room reservations for the March 3rd to 5th dates will be automatically canceled by the hotel. No further action is required. FSANA will release updated hotel information in the near future so attendees can book their rooms for the August conference. The Flight School Association of North America was created in 2009 and is the first and only association of its kind solely dedicated to the flight training industry. After the break, U.S. helicopter safety team is hoping to save more lives. I'll tell you how after these messages.
Aviation's #1 safety equipment manufacturer. New ELTs and safety products that activate life-saving rescues across the world. ELTs and safety products for every type of aircraft. General aviation, business jet, rotorcraft, commercial aircraft. Easy installation, affordable pricing, safety and reliability. Visit www.artex.com to view our selection of ELTs and safety products today. Artex, your best last chance.
I believe that if people use the landing doctor training program, they will have less accidents and eventually their insurance will go down and they will make a superior pilot. We do personal limitation checklists, which is the most important reason you need to fly with limits. We do ground proximity awareness training, and we do this with a crosswind. We've been operating 6 Bristells for 2 years without one insurance claim. The landing doctor program is working, and you're going to hear more about it.
Welcome back. With so much news coming out of the flight training industry, we're going to be summarizing some shorter but interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. U.S. helicopter safety team releases video. Can you imagine yourself in a situation where you only had 56 seconds to live? If you are a helicopter pilot and you find yourself in unintentional instrument meteorological conditions, those precious 56 seconds may be a reality. The USHST has created a video aimed at saving lives and making sure that those 56 seconds never occur. The 56-second time period is based on a USHST study of 221 fatal helicopter accidents that occurred from 2009 to 2019. DPE Model Code of Conduct released to support the aviation community. The designated pilot examiner's model code of conduct has been released by the project's management editorial board, developed by a team of aviation professionals and drawing upon decades of research and experience. The code offers recommendations to advance professionalism and safety in the conduct of practical tests. Spatial disorientation device reportedly meets NTSB recommendation. AT Systems has patented a device that trains pilots for degraded visual environment conditions during routine training flights. This device is the latest technology in training for spatial disorientation and low visibility events such as inadvertent IMC, brownout, or whiteout conditions. The device attaches to a helmet without modification and produces a degraded visual environment controlled by an instructor or safety pilot-operated iPad. American Flyers has received the first 8 Pilot 100i aircraft from Piper. Mike Bliss, the chairman of American Flyers National Safety Board, explained, "This airplane will enable us to maintain our policy of round-dial training for the private pilot certificate and the first half of the instrument rating. It creates a stronger pilot by reinforcing the basic skills and foundations necessary to become a safe and proficient pilot." Well, that does it for today's trip around the patch. Now let's return to the rest of the news. Robinson's Cockpit Video Camera now available. The use of in-cockpit video is accelerating, and for a number of good reasons, especially in terms of flight training and other commercial operations where documentation and the ability to review a flight can have a number of significant benefits. Robinson's Cockpit Video Camera, introduced at HELI-EXPO 2020, is now optional on R-22, R-44 helicopters, and standard on R-66 helicopters ordered after January 15th of this year. Securely mounted in the ceiling for minimal vibration and for optimal field view, the 4K Ultra HD video camera records video, intercom audio, radio communications, and GPS position to a removable 128 gigabytes USB flash drive. Recording starts automatically when the helicopter is turned on and stops when it's turned off. Recording video and or audio to the flash drive can be independently controlled with separate switches. The flash drive supplied with each camera stores approximately 10 hours of video, and when the drive is full, the newest video automatically overwrites the oldest video. Recordings can be used as a training tool, maintenance aid, or aerial tour souvenir to share with family and friends. After these messages, revalidating your instructor credentials may have gotten easier. I'll explain how after the break.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Swift Fuels proudly introduces the Forever Avgas STC. One simple upfront purchase entitles the Forever STC certificate holder to receive all current and future Avgas STCs that the FAA issues to Swift Fuels. The best part? It's priced today at only $100, and the prepaid certificate never expires. Get your Forever Avgas STC today at swiftfuelsavgas.com.
Affordable and economical, Pipistrel is proud to present the Alpha Trainer. The aircraft can use as little as 2.5 gallons per hour in a flight school setting, with multiple students and instructors each day. This means that 13.2 gallons of fuel can effectively give you as much as 5 hours of endurance. Learn more about what the Pipistrel Alpha Trainer can do for you at pipistrel-usa.com.
Welcome back. The chore that is revalidating one's instructor credentials may have gotten a bit easier, if not more accessible, via the latest offering from HAI. HAI Flight Instructor Refresher Course has traditionally been a big part of the education program at HAI HELI-EXPO. With the 2021 show being canceled, this year they're bringing FIRC training to you virtually. This 2-day, 16-hour helicopter-specific online course will cover the latest updates in regulations and helicopter flight instruction techniques from leading industry professionals. This course is for flight instructors who wish to renew their instructor certificates under FAI Part 61, maintain their qualifications as chief instructors or assistant chief instructors for pilot schools certificated under FAI Part 141. This curriculum meets FAA requirements for nationally scheduled, industry-conducted flight instructor refresher courses. Well, that does it for our show today. I'm your host, Kimberly Kay. You can catch episodes of Airborne on Roku and Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne in the directory. And don't forget to follow us on social media and feel free to comment with story ideas or just to say hi. We'll see you next time.